The air in the stadium is electric. It crackles with anticipation. Thousands of individual voices are ready to merge into one powerful roar. The game is tight. The tension is a physical presence you can almost touch. Then, a single moment unfolds. Cristiano Ronaldo steps up to take a free kick, or perhaps misses a clear scoring opportunity. Suddenly, a low rumble begins in a section of the opposing fans. It grows, spreading like a wave across the stands.
Messi, Messi, Messi.
The chant is not for the player who is present on the pitch. It is an invocation of his greatest rival, a deliberate and calculated chorus aimed directly at Ronaldo. Long before the Messi chant became a staple of taunts against Ronaldo, the foundation was being laid. The rivalry began in earnest when Ronaldo joined Real Madrid from Manchester United in 2009, placing him in direct domestic competition with Lionel Messi at Barcelona. For nearly a decade, they were the undisputed kings of La Liga and the world. They were not just rivals, they were polar opposites. Messi was often portrayed as the quiet, humble genius, a product of Barcelona's La Masia Academy. Ronaldo was depicted as the confident, sculpted athlete, a global brand, built on relentless work and sheer self-belief. This dichotomy created a compelling narrative that fans and media latched onto. This constant comparison fueled an intense debate among fans. You were either in Team Messi or Team Ronaldo. For many, it became a core part of their footballing identity. Every goal, every trophy, every Ballon d'Or was a point in this contest. The media played a crucial role, creating head-to-head graphics, analyzing their every move, framing each match as another chapter. This media storm made comparison expected. The chant, when it emerged, vocalized that comparison, bringing the debate from forums and TV onto the pitch. It didn't appear overnight. It evolved as the rivalry intensified. As records fell, shouting Messi became a specific psychological tool, a targeted strike. The El Clasico matches between Real Madrid and Barcelona were the primary battlegrounds where this chant was forged and sharpened. Imagine a packed Camp Nou in 2011, at the height of the rivalry. Pep Guardiola era, Jose Mourinho era. The atmosphere is venomous. Every time Ronaldo touches the ball, whistles, then a thunderous, unified chant, Messi, Messi. In this context, the chant is a declaration of loyalty and pride, reminding Ronaldo he's entered the domain of their king. In these matches, the chant was psychological warfare. Another key example, international football. Portugal versus Argentina, 2012. The two titans faced off. The match was at a neutral venue, and the crowd was audibly divided. When Ronaldo had the ball, sections erupted with Messi chants. When Messi had possession, pro-Ronaldo fans answered with cheers. That match showed the rivalry transcended club loyalties. A third example, the chant followed Ronaldo after he left Spain. Juventus versus Atletico Madrid, Champions League 2019. He faced a hostile crowd. After Juventus went down 2-0 in the first leg, Messi chants rained down from the stands. Ronaldo's famous response, a defiant gesture, and then a hat-trick in the second leg to eliminate Atletico. The chant's purpose shifts with context, but it always reminds him, relentlessly, of his great rival. At its core, the Messi chant is, a fascinating display of crowd psychology and tribal identity. Crowd chanting Messi. For fans of an opposing team, chanting Messi's name is a multi-layered act. Crowd chanting Messi. Firstly, it is an attempt to provoke. Crowd chanting Messi. Football fans know that players, no matter how professional, are human. Crowd chanting Messi. The goal is to distract, annoy, disrupt the mental state of a key opponent. Crowd chanting Messi. By chanting the name of his biggest rival, they are aiming for a very specific nerve. Crowd chanting Messi. It is a calculated psychological jab that references a decade of sporting history. Crowd chanting Messi. The hope is that this disruption will lead to a mistake on the pitch. Crowd chanting Messi. Secondly, the chant is a powerful expression of collective identity and pride. Crowd chanting Messi. They reaffirm their own choice and their own hero. Crowd chanting Messi. It is a way of saying, we have the better player, and we want you to know it. Crowd chanting, Messi. Captured, clipped, and shared, media attention validates the chant and encourages its repetition. Crowd chanting, Messi. Social media turns a localized taunt into a global phenomenon. Crowd chanting, Messi. Ultimately, it's showmanship, crowd theater woven into the match. Crowd chanting, Messi. The effect of this persistent chant on the players themselves is a subject of much debate. For Lionel Messi, hearing his name chanted by an opposing crowd at his rival can be an indirect yet powerful compliment. It reinforces his status and acknowledges his place in the rivalry. For Cristiano Ronaldo, the experience is different. He has often responded in various ways, sometimes with a calm, dismissive gesture, with an ear-cupping motion after scoring, and sometimes with visible frustration. However, elite athletes like Ronaldo are conditioned to perform under immense pressure. For a player of his mental fortitude, the taunts can act as fuel, igniting a desire to silence the crowd. As in his comeback against Atletico Madrid, the chant reveals how deeply the rivalry embeds in football's collective consciousness. Prolonged and total, their duel created cultural artifacts like this chant that may outlive their careers. It is a testament to their shared greatness, a strange mark of respect to the rivalry's scale. View it with a balanced perspective. More than noise, it's a living echo of a golden era, a story of rivalry, loyalty, psychological games, and the passion that powers the world's game.